Welcome once again to the pickleball play of the day. And here are the principles. On the left, returning from a successful Florida tour, is Eflo, Fred. His partner is Joel. And on the opposite side of the court is the left-handed lobber, John, and Marshall. Let's see how this point progresses. Marshall will be serving. Marshall makes a nice safe serve, landing in the middle of the court. Fred comes back and drives the ball. Marshall gets the ball, sees both players up at the net, and decides to hit a lob. The lob goes up. Fred's eyes are glued to that ball. It's in his sights. Now, Fred has two choices. He can either slam that at John, who is a little bit closer, or he can hit it to Marshall, who is a deep player. It's really a 50-50 call here. Because if John is back enough that he may be able to react and hit a quick one. And Marshall would be the safer choice since he is deeper. But let's see what Fred will choose. Fred chooses to go at Marshall. Now Marshall has some options. Both players are up at the non-volley zone, ready for the shot. So let's see what option Marshall will choose. Marshall chooses a lob. Again. This time to Joel. Now look at Joel's footwork. This is excellent. When that lob goes up, and you note that that ball is going to land right about here somewhere, the first step that should be made is to turn sideways. This is what Joel does. This is excellent. Notice those feet turning sideways. Let's go back and just replay that one more time. Joel goes from here to here. Excellent. Now, let's watch him chase this lob down. It's going back, and now Joel is able to run because he's running in this direction, and his body is facing in this direction, and his feet won't cross over. So this is excellent. Ball comes down. Notice also, Joel doesn't run at the ball. He runs a little bit to the side of it so he can sweep at it with a forehand shot. Ball comes down. Joel goes back. He sets up and hits a strong forehand drive. Very nicely executed. Chasing of the lob. The ball comes back to Marshall. Now Marshall, he sees Joel's back. He wants to keep him deep. So he hits a drive to Joel. Now it's Joel's turn. Joel tries the lob. Now let's see what happens. Marshall goes for it. Up. Red flag. Red flag. Warning. Warning. As you can see, Marshall is going backwards on this shot. A very dangerous move. That is a bad technique. Your weight goes back. Your feet are going back. Very easy to trip on your feet. But luckily, he's able to keep his balance. Stepping backwards. And he pounds the ball with a vicious overhead chop. A backhand by Joel. A very defensive shot. Comes to John. John gets it back. Comes back to Joel, who backhands it and tries another lob. But this time, Marshall is up at the net, and he pounds it home with a heavy hand. Joel tries again, another defensive shot. But unfortunately, his luck has run out, and the ball is out. Point Marshall and John. So there it is, pickleball fans, the pickleball play of the day.